US allies warn Houthis of consequences if ship attacks continue.
Nghe An targets to export 680 million USD from electronic equipments in 2024.
Nghe An tourism expects to make a breakthrough in 2024.
You're watching today's news on Nghe An TV. My name is Đăng, your host. The US and its allies issued a firm warning to Houthi rebels in Yemen on January the 3rd, telling the group to stop attacks on shipping in the Red Sea or face consequences.
In a statement released by the White House, the coalition of 12 countries led by the US to protect the trade route through the Red Sea sent a clear message of demanding an immediate end to the attack and release the illegally detained ships and crews. According to the above statement, Houthi forces will face consequences if they continue to threaten lives, the global economy and the free flow of trade on the region's important sea routes. The White House's statement was made in the context of media reports that the Washington government is considering a direct attack on the Houthi forces if the forces' Red Sea attacks continue.
With recent investment attraction results, Nghệ An province targets to have 6 product groups achieving export turnover of 100 million USD or more this year. This is one of the contents in the decision to assign socio-economic planning targets for 2024, recently issued by the People's Committee of Nghệ An Province.
Leading is the group of electronic equipment and components with a turnover of 680 million United States dollars. The second is the construction materials group with 550 million United States dollars. The third is the textile and garment group with a turnover of 500 million United States dollars. The fourth is wood chips with a turnover of 200 million United States dollars. Fifth is aquatic products with a turnover of 140 million United States dollars. Sixth is shoes and sandals of all kinds with a turnover of 100 million United States dollars. Producing electronic equipment and components is a sector that has grown strongly in Nghe An's export goods in recent years. In 2024, Nghe An sets a target of producing 580 million electronic components.
Starting 3 p.m. on January the 4th, domestic gasoline prices decreased slightly. This is the first gasoline price adjustment this year.
This time's adjustment, the Inter-Ministry decided to set aside a price stabilization fund for fuel oil at 300 Vietnamese dongs per kilogram, like the previous period, not to set aside this fund for gasoline, diesel oil and kerosene products. At the same time, do not spend this fund on petroleum products. Along with that, gasoline prices were adjusted downward. The world petroleum market during this operating period is influenced by some factors such as disruptions at Libya's leading oil field, increased tensions in the Middle East, which could disrupt global oil supply, attacks on ships in the Red Sea have not stopped.
Coming up next are some updated news.
Ukraine and Russia have announced the largest exchange of prisoners since the start of the war, involving the return of more than 200 soldiers from each side. Accordingly, Russia released 230 Ukrainians, while Ukraine released 248 Russian soldiers. This activity took place thanks to the deal mediated by the United Arab Emirates. The two sides have released hundreds of prisoners of war in multiple rounds of return, despite bilateral negotiations on ending the fighting having long stalled. However, the frequency of prisoner exchanges decreased in 2023, and the last time the two sides conducted this activity was in August last year.
The first round of labor selection exams to go to South Korea in 2024 is expected to select 15,400 successful candidates working in 5 occupations. This is the expected number of people admitted under the Employment Permit System for Foreign Workers, EPS. Compared to the first batch in 2023, the number of people expected to be admitted this year has increased by more than 3,000 people. Targets for occupations include manufacturing with more than 11,200 people, construction with 200 people, agriculture with nearly 900 people and fishery WITR about 3,000. This year, South Korean will receive more workers working in steel and carpentry jobs in the construction industry.
Tourism website Traveloff Path of the United States has revealed that Hoi An is among the top 7 trendiest destinations, ranking second in the list. Traveloff Path says, Hoi An is one of the best cities in Vietnam, famous for its well-preserved ancient town and its unique blend of multiple cultural influences, from Chinese to French. The U.S. website shared that Vietnam is swiftly becoming more popular among American tourists thanks to its breathtaking natural beauty, vibrant culture, delicious food, affordable prices and great cities.
With signs of improvement over the past year, in 2024, Nghe An will significantly and drastically deploy solutions to promote tourism and service development, striving to complete the goal of welcoming 5.5 million visitors. 2024 marks the 30th anniversary of the town's establishment. Gala is focusing on completing and putting into use of Cơ Hội Entertainment Area and cable car to Nghe Island, embellishing urban, introducing a number of new tourism products, organizing a series of exciting and attractive events, culture, arts, and sports tournaments with the goal of welcoming and serving over 4 million visitors.
We have synchronously invested in infrastructure, especially upgrading and expanding Binh Minh route. We will also organize many activities such as launching the tourism year in March, Siulo Tourism Festival at the provincial level in April and many other activities.
According to the opinions of tourism markers, 2024 is still a year full of difficulties and challenges for Nghe An tourism activities. The current reality shows that Nghe An tourism is not developing adequately, lacking of high-class, modern entertainment and shopping services. Meanwhile, tourism products are not truly unique, attractive. To continue to develop tourism quickly and sustainably, Nghe An determines to develop tourism in a professional and diverse direction with a focus on sea and island tourism, cultural historical tourism, and ecology tourism associated with community. For seasons tourism, in particular, focus on exploiting tourism strengths in key areas, including Kala Town and coastal areas, Nam Dan District, and surrounding areas, Vinh City, Nghệ An Western region.
Focusing on attracting investment in infrastructure and technical materials, focusing on typical tourism products to attract high-spending customers.
With determination and proposed solutions, it is expected that in 2024, Nghe An tourism activities will have a strong and sustainable breakthrough, enhance the position, and soon concretize Resolution 39 of the 30th Politburo to turn Nghe An to become one of the tourism centers in the North Central region. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.